kind of a new humble swagger to this team. I don't know. That's oxymoron, but we'll fly with it. Because I feel like the Giants have all the momentum coming into this matchup. Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. And you say humble swag. I saw something for the very first time that I've never seen before. I saw Daniel Jones celebrate. I saw him flex. All right, like in a world right now where Kirk Cousins was wearing chains and Mike McCarthy's wearing chains, everybody's wearing drip and all this jewelry. No, Daniel Jones flexed for the first time. When Saquon Barkley plunges in for that 2-yard touchdown, they showed that energy, and I have not seen that. But the reason why they have this momentum right now, Jamie, is it's not just the fact that they're winning, it's how they're winning. They're winning right now because of their offense, not in spite of it. And I feel like all season long it was like, boy, if the defense can hold the teams under 20 points, they got a shot. But if the offense, you know, can't score more than 20 points, then it's going to be a long day. And that's not the case. Look, they put up 38 points against the Colts, 31 points against the Vikings. And to me, the biggest thing is the Giants started fast. They went into Minnesota. First playoff game for so many guys. Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, you know, Dable as a head coach, first time in the playoffs. He's had all kinds of Super Bowl experience and national championship experience. But this is how they started the game right here. And this is every single drive. Opening drive, 5 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. Second possession, touchdown. Third possession, field goal. 17 points in the first 3 possessions. And then look at every drive. I mean, every one was 75 yards or more. This offense, when you look at them this whole season, J-Mac, you know, the opening drive is always like the opening statement, right? And I think you look at the Giants, they had not scored an opening drive touchdown in 9 games. So to see them just jumping out of the gates right there, Daniel Jones was on point and accurate. Sometimes you don't know how a quarterback's going to start a game. Last time he was in Minnesota on Christmas Eve, the first 2 deep balls that he threw, he airmailed them. He was too jacked up, too juiced up. In the playoff game, he was honed in. He was like an assassin out there. And I think that's why the Giants have a lot of momentum right now going into this game.
Yeah, and look, this is an all-time rivalry, and the Eagles are the 1 seed for a reason. The Eagles have home field for a reason, and they got the bye for a reason. You asking who's got the momentum? Yeah, I'm trying to go through the recent performances from the Eagles, and of course, Jalen Hurts was down for a couple games. You know, not everyone was playing their starters in Week 18 when they played. It's been 38 days since the Eagles have shown us the version of the Eagles that had us in rapture the entire season. I go back to that last time that the Giants played the Eagles in a game that mattered was December 11th this season. It was all the way Week 14, and you know the Eagles just absolutely blew out the Giants. But that was Week 14. This right now is Week 20. So you're telling me 38 days ago was the last time the Eagles looked good. And you could say, well, relax, Schrager. It was with Minshew or get out of here. That you can't penalize them for not having a bye. You also can't penalize us for saying the Giants kind of feel like they've got something going right now. When for the Eagles, it's like, all right, let's crank the machine back up to what we were like then. Remember, they blew out Tennessee. A.J. Brown had that huge day, and the Titans general manager gets fired that week. They come into New York, and everyone's high on the Giants, and they blow out the Giants. And then it kind of hit a wall. And it's been 38 days since we saw that version of the Eagles. So do I think the Eagles should be favored by a touchdown? Of course. That's what the Eagles did over the course of 5 months. They deserve that. Do I think the Giants have the momentum right now? Yes. Yes, I do. I haven't seen that version of the Eagles in nearly 40 days. It's been 40 days and 40 nights. And I'm waiting to get excited about the Eagles again. And you can't blame me. They haven't put it on paper. They haven't put it on film. The Giants have. That's fair.
It's biblical, Peter.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, too.
Oh, it is.
No doubt about it. And I love the way the Giants have been playing. You look at that in the wild card game, like you guys just said, to go in there. The way they started the game, that is the definition of momentum to start that way. But all the momentum, like you just brought up the game where these guys played, and there was so much buildup around that game. You were on the sideline for that game. Didn't go to L.A. to be on the sideline for that game. And Giants got their butts kicked. And then we go to the last game of the season as well. And I know the Giants played their backups, and the storyline coming out of that game was even with the Giants' backups, they were able to keep this game close with the Philadelphia Eagles. And when you look back at it, Philly was up 19-0 in this game in the second half. So yes, the Giants made a comeback with Davis Webb, and they turned it into a good game. When we talk about all the momentum, they rushed for 253 yards in that first game. Just a dominant performance. The Giants haven't beat Philly in Philly 9 straight games. Like, it's back to like 2014, the last time they won in Philly. So when you talk about momentum, playoff game, and how they've been playing, yes, love the way the Giants, the buzz that's going on in the tri-state area, all of that is great, it's tremendous. Everybody's rooting for them. They're a team that you want to root for. But all the momentum, I still think Philly has their own momentum. A bye week, a time to refresh, kind of get some good practices in. Jalen Hurts will be healthier, will be running the ball more. So I'm not all in on the whole momentum thing with the Giants. I love them. It's fun watching them. But let's take a breath.
Momentum is a very tricky word because it does imply, to Peter's point, that like you think that team has the edge. And then I think there's a difference between edge and momentum because edge implies like the talent and the skill. And when I think about this Giants team, though, coming into this weekend, the one name pops into my head, the why this team is in this position, and it makes me think why I like this person. I really like authenticity. I like someone showing me consistently they are the same human. Jason, style, head to toe, literally. His shoes always match his jacket. Peter never likes to zip the sweatshirt all the way. He always leaves it open. Movie quotes for Sean. It's amazing.
That's it.
Brian Daboll, week 1. Goes for 2 to beat the Titans. The guy's had guts from day 1. He's been showing us who he has been this entire time. This isn't like a desperate Brian Daboll, oh, shoot, I'm the coach of the New York Giants. I got to start having some guts to get... No. We've seen it. We've seen it since September 11th. Look at this guy. He has been celebrating wholeheartedly, bopping around the field, hugging on Joe Shane, with the cigar in his mouth, going up to fans on the road, fist pumping like his like almost knocks him over when he goes to fist pump. It's a wholehearted, full effort. I have the guts and I believe in my team and I put my team in position to win, coach, that I think has been showing us who he is since he was hired. And now we're just starting to get on the bandwagon. No, I think you have to buy into this from back in September when we were like, dang, they went to Tennessee and went for 2, and that's how they won that game. It's awesome.
Well, he showed it too. 4th and 1.
Yes.
The biggest moment of the game. It's like, this is who we are. It's who we've been all season. Kevin Burkhardt and Olsen were great on the call because they were like, if you go back to week 1 and you saw what they did then, they're not going to stop now. Before we wrap this segment, though, 8:30 p.m. game on a Saturday night with no school the next morning, no work the next morning. I mean, what is that Philadelphia scene going to be like? I am scared to even think about what that parking lot is like around 2 or 3 o'clock. We're talking an 8:30 kickoff. Sean, as someone who wore the big blue, does that feel like a safe space for any Giants fan to be at?
Absolutely not. They call it the Link, but I feel like if you're a Giants fan, you might end up in the Clink going there. A 1 o'clock game in Philly, listen, it's passionate. A 4 o'clock game, man, hey, they're getting a little bit kind of fired up. 8 o'clock, they are ruthless. Listen, the game itself it kind of brings on a whole nother intensity. I used to get a FedEx envelope fine every Wednesday after we played the Eagles. Somehow, some way, I was getting fined because it was just, it was violent. And that Saturday night game, man, look out. I mean, there's going to be double birds everywhere. I will be watching it from a safe distance, no doubt.
Okay.
Fly birds fly, is that what they're going to be doing?
Yes.
All right, that's fantastic. We have a security guy that works with us on the floor here, and he was like, I was asked to go do security at that game, and I don't want to go. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want to either. They got to find somebody else there, right? Exactly.